Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Krajek speaking and we have a fun one today. So I made a couple of weeks ago my way too early mock draft top 10. So today I'm gonna make a follow-up video about the number 20 to 11 of my way too early mock draft. So this is a follow-up video, way too early mock draft part 2. At number 20, I have a two-way defenseman, Keishon Atkinson. This guy is maybe a lesser known prospect from the draft, but a 6'1", 200-pound lefty defenseman is pretty good, going to 16 to 24 in the very early list of this draft by other people. The two-way defensemen have size, agility, speed, and have a pretty good start of his junior career last year with 39 points in 64 game. This is pretty good number, but he's not an offensive defenseman. He's a very two-way minded defenseman who can play physically and should learn to play better with his size in the next couple of seasons. At number 19, I have one of the most popular guy in this draft, Conrad Frondrich. This guy is one of the most dynamic American player from this draft, 5'11", 154, lefty center. I think he's going to be more of a winger in the NHL, but a center, go between 15 to 20 in very early mock draft, and have pretty great number last year with the USHL and NDPT. So this is a guy with a wicked shot, very good offensively, great skater, and centrally have a very solid top 6 potential. And I love his creativity. The only issue that is need to be more consistent and stop it. You need to have less up and down in the season. At number 18, from the WHL, Cole Reshney, a very good two-way center who have proved last year that he should be very considered to be a top 15 or top 20 prospect. Go between 14 to 25 in early mock draft. This guy is a very good two-way center with a good shot, good handle, and his number last year pretty good. 59 point, 61 game in the WHL. These numbers are very good for a two-way player. This is not a guy who just is just great offensively. This is a guy who have a lot of mission in 5-on-4 or stuff like that. This is a guy who is very good to take a lot of minutes. So this is a guy who should be a riser if he have a good season this year. I will not be surprised to see him in the top 15 or even the top 12 at the end of the season. So Cole Rishney is their name to remember. At number 17, I have Victor Klingsel, a very offensive minded winger who can be pretty dangerous. 5'10", 183 pounds, go between 14 to 29 in early list. This guy is one of the three-head monster from Sweden this year in a lot of tournaments, so we're gonna see him often this season. Have a pretty great season last year against junior player and have been amazing in the Ilinka Gretzky Cup with 12 point in 5 games for the best number in that tournament. Yeah, you have a great team around him, so that boosts a little bit of the number. But this guy have so many skill offensively and tool that I cannot skip a guy like that in my top 20. At number 16, I have the second best right-handed defenseman on this draft, Charlie Treadway. 6'1", 190 pounds, righty defenseman, go between 8 to 13 in other mock draft, but for me it's a little bit raw offensively. He's a very good two-way defenseman with great size, and I think he's going to be a very solid top 4 defenseman in the NHL, but I don't see the first pairing potential, so this is why he's at number 16. At number 15, I have the Project William Moore. This guy is maybe a little bit raw for me, but at 6 foot, 161 pound, lefty center, go between 9 to 13 in other mock draft. Like I said, I think he's a little bit raw, but the potential that he could become an excellent third center with great physicality is something that a lot of teams like. Have a decent season, nothing crazy last year, but an amazing U17 tournament kind of put the light of his on his potential a little bit. So we're gonna see this year what he gonna do. At number 14, I have maybe one of the highest potential in any defenseman in this draft in Sasha Boumedienne. This guy is awesome. 6 foot 2, 183 pounds, lefty defenseman. Go between 8 to 15 in other mock draft. This guy is maybe the best or the second best skater on his in this draft with maybe Matthew Schaefer for the defenseman. But something is kind of not clicking for him. Everything is there to be this two-way all-star defenseman who's going to be amazing on the power play, but something is not clicking, and he need to make it clicking this year. At number 13, I have one of my personal favorite prospect from the QMJHL, Justin Carbonneau. And some people are gonna say it's very too high on my list. 6 foot 1, 190 pounds, righty winger. Go between 17 to 41 in order list. This guy is just amazing for me. 59 point in 68 game. But the number is not the only thing. This is a guy with great physicality, go to the net, get rebound. And this is the skill power forward that every team kind of want. And when I look every year, you have maybe one or two, maybe three good one in all a prospect pool. And this year you have two in the top 10, and this guy is the other one. So if you want a skill winger power forward, this is your guy. At number 12, I have another personal favorite, it Adam Benak. This guy have tear everything down since last year. The only thing is his size. 5'7" is not very popular for the NHL. Go between 15 to 32. But this is the new Cole Caulfield for me. This guy is so skillful, so dangerous offensively, can score from anywhere, and have put the Czechia team on his back in the Ilinka Gretzky Cup tournament, and have been tearing the Czechia Junior apart last year. Gonna come in the USHL this season and showcase all his talent again. So I'm pretty excited to see what he's gonna do in the USHL. And I think that if he get great number there, I will not be surprised to see him maybe be in the top 10, because with this level of skill, this level of determination, and this kind of leadership, make him a special player in this draft. At number 11, from the QMJHL, I have Caleb Desnoyers. Yes, another QMJHL guy in my top 15. 6 foot 2, 179 pounds, lefty center, go between 11 to 16 in other mock draft. This guy is just an amazing, complete player with a great season last year with 56 point in 60 game. And if you know a little bit about Caleb Desnoyers, you know the potential also. It's just not another two-way center. This guy have so many tools. You just need to find this confidence back offensively, because when he's gonna find it back, I think it could be one of the best prospect in this draft. Not just a good one, because people who have followed him a little bit know every tool, everything he have in his bag is crazy. So that was my way to early mock draft part 2. Hope you enjoy. So that was Dr. Krashek. If you like it, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.